Okay, let's try to get it together. I did kind of pick up my mess. And I have a lot more time than I usually do. Because today I have to take my son, well, I mean, I don't have to, but I get to. I get to take my son to pick up his senior year school schedule. It's just blowing my mind that much time has gone by and that I have my final and last child going into senior year now. It really just boggles the mind that so much time has gone by. Yeah. I recently celebrated my 18th anniversary. I don't know what he's barking about, man. Ooh, okay, I'm almost out of my primer. I'm having to squeeze it out of the edges. I'm gonna have to share an empties video because I'm starting to like add up some products that I've used up, and I should share them with you and share my thoughts. I'm going to give that a moment to soak in. I think today I'm going to use the NARS concealer more like a base. This Huda Beauty one that I like so much, the Faux Filter Effect, this particular shade, which is Sugar Biscuit, is looking a little peach on me right now. And that's because in the summertime, I get real cool tone. I get a cool tone undertone as I get dark. But in the wintertime, when I'm lighter, my undertone goes warm. I have one of those undertones that changes. I'm an olive that goes both cool and warm depending on the time of year. So I go cool in the summer and warm in the winter. And it took me decades to figure that out. So if you're an olive person that can't seem to get your foundation to match you from one time of the year to the next, that might be part of the reason why. Because I had never heard of anybody saying anything like that before, ever. No makeup artist, no other Hispanic person, no other olive-toned person, nobody. I've never heard anybody else talk about that. And so, like, it wasn't something that I was exactly looking out for or thinking could be a possibility, you know? Well, there went that clean brush. Okay, I'm going to use my clean BK Beauty little double-sided triangular concealer brush. This side is for the cream product, and this side is to set. These bristles are so soft. I'm literally going to do a barely there makeup look today. I'm just not really feeling it. I'm really tired. I had a rough night of agony again last night and yesterday after work. And so actually at work, you know, I went back to work because I thought I was getting better, and I was doing better for like the first 4 or 5 weeks of work. And then starting on my birthday, of course. On my birthday is when I started going back into having what I know now are gallbladder attacks. And so I've been doing like a lot of vomiting and just like being in pain in general, which of course isn't fun. Yeah, and because I'm not going to do any foundation today, I'm just trying to kind of double up on some of the areas that look a little bit more in need of some coverage, I would say. There. Okay. This is the mug that I got my son for his like baseball stuff. It's a 75th anniversary release of Snoopy, Charlie Brown. Are they called the Peanut Gang? I think they are. I don't remember though, for sure. Okay. I need to enlarge my mirror so I can see details a little better. There we go. Oh yeah, much better. Yeah, so the thing about the NARS concealer is that it is really creamy, just like it says. And so because of that, it really does need to be set. Okay. So with that in mind, I'm just going to use this brush to set my face. It's not like what I would ideally use, but it's what I'm going to use. Actually, no, because I'm only doing under the eye. I'm going to do this little brush that I happen to have here in front of me. And it probably would be best if I used my Hourglass powder. So let me try to find my my little one of those. I did go buy a big one. I need to share that with you in a haul so I can feel good about using it with you. Okay. So there's the base. Real low-key. For blush today, I think this like bright corally pink might look really good with this like fuchsia pink that I'm wearing today. I can't remember if I've worn this shirt already to work or not. For some reason, I was drawing a blank on it. I'm going to use this brush. I'm going to use this little fluffy BK Beauty brush. I wouldn't normally use this for a blush brush, but it's here. It's what I'm going to do. But I'm also going to add I should have done the cream first. I wanted to do cream products today. That's why I wasn't putting on foundation. So why did I go in with powder already? For today, I'm going to use the House Labs bronzer because I have been using the NARS every day. I love it so much. I'm going to go ahead and use this bronzer brush that I have here from BK Beauty and just I didn't mean to do under the chin. I don't know why I keep doing that. And today is kind of a funny day for me to pick to not really wear much makeup since I'm going to actually be going to the hair salon later today. This fucking stinks. Like it didn't get washed well enough or something. I'm not rubbing that back on my fucking face. That's disgusting. What the fuck was that about? This one too. What's happening here? I don't know why those fucking two brushes smell. This one too. What's happening here? They all smell. Is it because I have that enclosed? I mean, I have one of those musty things happening. What is going on, man? I don't know. I'm not rubbing anything else on my face. That smelled gross. Three times I tried to grab this out of a stack of eyeliners and lip liners and such, and 3 times I grabbed the wrong one. It's funny because some days I'm in the mood for like a real full beat, full coverage look, and then other days I'm like, no. I want a real natural vibe. And I'm not really sure what it is that dictates one day from the next, other than, you know, just like my mood. But like, I don't know why I change so drastically from one day to the next as far as like what it is that I'm into that day. I think that's kind of funny. All right, I do like the way that looks for the most part. Okay. I think I'm ready for some eyeshadow. And I'm thinking about using my Natasha Denona Love palette today to use some of these like brighter pinks that will go with this shirt. So yeah, I'm thinking about playing with this palette today. Oops, I just got eye primer in my brow. Because of course I did. I just hit pan. I just hit pan in my eye primer. And that's kind of crazy because I usually rub on the edges to make sure I don't hit pan too fast. But yep, I just hit pan. I probably should have picked up another paint pot while I was having my birthday rewards. But that wasn't something that I picked up out of the tons of makeup that I bought during the month of July. Okay. Yeah, these don't smell funny at all. All right. I'm going to start off with a really fluffy brush into the brightest pink for my crease. I did pink yesterday, so I'm going to try to keep this a little bit different than what I did yesterday. It's just pink matched what I was wearing. I can't remember what I was wearing now. Oh yeah, I can. My pink and black hearts shirt. Ooh, do I want to wear pink and black again? 2 days in a row? I mean, I do like pink. I don't know why I didn't just angle the mirror up so that I'm not like scrunching down. That's kind of hurting my eye. Like, I feel like I'm getting a headache. Could it, and I don't think I've ever really used that shade much. Could that red be like setting me off? Yeah, my eyes are kind of getting irritated. I'm gonna go, I'm gonna go wash off my eye makeup and start over. All right. Take two. I washed off my eye makeup. The headache started to subside and I changed my clothes. Okay, I washed off my eye makeup. The feeling of like the headache and irritation that I started feeling has subsided now that I took that off. So remind me not to use that red shade again from the Natasha Denona Love palette. And I also decided I don't want to wear pink and pink makeup 2 days in a row. So I'm going to go for a green look instead. So I changed completely. I'm not even wearing black slacks now. I'm going to be wearing gray slacks with my soft green look here. And so let me try again. Let's prime the eyes again. Let me have some coffee. My brain is like needing coffee. Okay. I am still going to be using a Natasha Denona palette, but I'm going to be using a different one now. And I know just the one that I am excited to play with today. I always close my cream, my MAC paint pot in between, or not always. I try to remember to always close my MAC paint pot in between reaching for each eye, just so that the product doesn't dry out faster than it needs to. I mean, is it really going to make a difference? I don't know, but you know, I try. That's not the one. Okay. Today I'm going to be using the Natasha Denona Retro palette, Retro Glam palette. This is going to be the perfect palette for today. So let me now switch gears and go this direction. Okay. I'm going to take another fluffy brush and rather than doing a full-on green eye, I'm going to try to keep it a little bit neutral-ish with a hint of some green. Okay, so that's going to be the goal. Whoops. I just went into the darker one by mistake, so now I'm blending both of the kind of like brown green mattes into my crease, because whoops. I forgot to tap that one off. Okay. Now I'm going to take, I need a smaller brush. Now I'm going to take this deep green, I think it might be a cream to powder or a satin. I can't tell. It's that one right there. I think it's a cream to powder. I'm going to take that down here. Woo! Yeah, that is a cream to powder. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful color. I love the Natasha Denona cream to powder shades. I love the way they blend and perform. Ooh, I should have grabbed my Metropolis palette for a deep green. But that's too bright of a green for this particular shirt, I feel like. Because this is kind of like a soft, dusty green. And this palette is that vibe for me. Just trying to get my outer corner shaped the way I like it. Okay. Now I'm just gonna follow that forward in the crease a little bit to kind of mark where I want my shimmer to end and be hugged by. Okay. And then just blend it a little bit into that previous shade. I'm gonna take that first brush and just kind of blend that crease edge a little bit with them. Those two colors kind of mixing. There we go. Okay, almost done here. I'm gonna take this beautiful little shader brush from Sonia G. I don't know what it's called. And I'm gonna use this soft shimmer green first. Towards the front. Fuck, I just used the dark one now too. Beautiful. I love this brush. It is so soft and easy to use. I'm just going to go back into that first brush and kind of soften up everything in that top of the crease. And I think that's it. I think that looks great with the shirt. So now I'm just going to work on the lower lash line with this really beautiful soft squirrel-haired brush, I'm going to go into, actually I want to add some depth. So I'm going to use this brush to get into this darker shimmer here. I don't really know. It's kind of like a deep silvery brown, maybe. Mushroomy taupe. I don't know. I'm going to just smoke out the outer corner a little bit with it, so that the look isn't quite so like bright everywhere. There we go. I love the way that looks so much more. I'm just not a bright, all the way to the edge eye look kind of girl. It's just not my preference. I need some smokiness, at least a little tiny bit in the outer edge. Preferably a ton though. I think that really did help a lot. Okay. Yeah, that made a big difference. So now let me get something for the lower lash line, since I kind of changed vibes. I'm going to use this beautiful little lower lash line brush. I don't know what it's called or which collection it's from or whatever, but for the lower lash line, I'm going to do, I want to kind of keep it simple, because I am going to be using my Urban Decay green eyeliners. So yeah, just like a nice soft little taupey bottom line there. Maybe a little bit more depth with that same one on the outer edge from the top. Yeah. That's it for the eyeshadow palette. Do I have anything for the top? Oh, no, it's not it. I want to use, I'm going to use this little brush here into this gorgeous shimmer. This same shimmer can be found in the mini of this palette. I'm going to put that right where the eyelid is. I mean, like in the middle of the eyelid above my pupil, just for a little bit of brightness. And then maybe also a little bit at the top. It has a little glittery, a little too glittery for the top in my opinion. So that was kind of a mistake. All right, I'm gonna leave it like that. So that's it for the eyeshadow look. I'm going to pick a lip, add some finishing details, and I'll be right back to show you the completed look for the day. The completed look for my Friday. All right. I think I'm going to do green first. Oh, that's the Natasha Denona one that I need to declutter. Where's my green Urban Decay that I just bought? Oh, this appley green no, this is too khaki. Where's the one from Too Faced? This one. This is too like bright appley, not that one. Where's my new green one from Urban Decay? Okay. green for the first half, and brown for the back half. Yeah. And then double take on the top. Oops. First coffee. Tiniest little wing at the edge. Nothing too much because I don't want to take away from the green liner. But I do want my little bit of a black wing at the edge. Okay. And I know I had said that I was gonna kind of like stop wearing mascara, but today I'm going to the salon, so I want to at least have a little bit of mascara. Okay. And I'm going to do a little bit of the gel one in the back. Just to make the brown a little bit darker here at this outer edge. Okay. Today I'm going to take the time to curl my lashes. And I'm going to do a real light coat. I'm going to do a light coat of the I Love Extreme. Hold on. First, let me set my face. Okay, for the lip, today, I'm going to try this one from the little MAC Holiday Lipstick Vault that I picked up. I'm not sure if I've ever used it before. Actually, it might have been better for the fall, but I was just drawn to the color. I don't like the way that looks on me at all with this lack of foundation and this eye color. I'm gonna go brighter. The one that I want is in my purse already, so I'm gonna have to wait on that. So I guess I'll just do like a little bit of a, is it in here maybe? Hold on. No, but this will work for right now. Oh, this was the old one that's expired, and that's why it looks so bad on my lips. Disregard. Okay, I'm gonna just do a gloss to close out the video. Where'd I put the palette? Here is the completed eye look using my Retro Glam palette from Natasha Denona to create a soft green eye look for the day. I'm gonna go make it a great day. Happens to be Friday today when I'm filming this, so yeah, I'm looking forward to the weekend. Hopefully I'll have a good weekend this time instead of feeling ill like I have been for the last couple of weekends, so we shall see. Ooh, my lips are tingly and burny from the gloss. Yeah, anyways, if you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. That's going to do it for me for now, so I'm going to go ahead and let you go. If you enjoyed today's video, take a moment to click the like button. It really helps my small channel out. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. It's absolutely free to subscribe to me. That's how you're going to get my content in your feed. And yeah, so make sure you subscribe before you go so I can see you in my next video. Bye.